The method federal government used to track EndSARS protesters, they should also use it to track bandits, Shehu SanI claims. The rate of insecurity in our country calls for serious deliberation. Among both the leaders and the people in the northern part of the country, likewise other parts, Nigeria no longer feel at ease because of the fear of being kidnapped, killed and molested. Although the federal government has promised to perform to the best of their capacity in terms of security, but it looks like their efforts are going down the drain. While featuring on an exclusive live interview with BBC News Pidgin, a former senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and human rights activist, Shehu SanI spoke on the issue of insecurity in Nigeria, particularly the North region. Shehu SanI lamented on the insecurity in his home state, Kaduna. He revealed that people in Kaduna State no longer travel out of the state because bandits lay ambush for road travelers. He also said that people no longer use flight for transportation because the route to the airport is also occupied by bandits. Now, the residents resort to using trains to move in and out of the state. He said that when bandits are demanding for ransom, after they must kidnap somebody, they use phones and SIM cards to call their captive family, but they are not still tracked by the police. He said that if you criticized the government or you are part of the EndSARS protesters, the federal government would have tracked you a long time ago. He told the federal government that the same way and method they use in tracking EndSARS protesters and critics, they should use it in tracking these bandits. You would recall that the EndSARS protesters was the talk of the town in October 2020. The peaceful protesters did not end well as hoodlums hijacked it, causing havoc in some states. After that, there were rumors that the federal government went after the EndSARS protesters and detained some. This was triggered after the Central Bank of Nigeria froze the accounts of some EndSARS protesters. Thank you for listening to this news. Our federal government is a blaspheming federal government. They are blasphemers and they are deceitful. Let me tell you, they cannot track the Boko people because they are the Boko people. The leader of the Boko people is within them, is sitting with them, making decisions. You are right, very much right. Why would they want to track them? Why would they want to track them? They will not, because they know that they are the Boko people. They are the ones sending those guys. Those guys are only messengers to them. And that is why to pay ransom is not difficult for them to do. Before you know it, if some students are kidnapped today, before you know it, 3 days or 4 days later, they have released some money for them. You see that? I said that is called stealing by trick, because they have seen that if they decide to steal in a very easy way, they will be called for probing, just like Uzodinma is trying to probe Okorocha. So they thought of it and said, okay, why don't we steal by crime? That is by trick. And that is why they decide to use this means. So you have a point. Very much. You have a point. This is what they do. This is what they do. They will not. They will not track. They know how to track offenders. They know how to track criminals, but they cannot be able to track the bandits. You have a point. You have a point. All these are what we have been lamenting of our federal government, saying that this federal government of Nigeria is corrupt. Is corrupt. They went after the EndSARS protesters. They tracked them, but they cannot be able to track criminals, killers. If they know that they are not the one, why can't they take move to make sure that they get hold of these guys? Why can't they? Didn't you see how they deployed all of their weapons in search of the Eastern Security Network? Why can't they deploy all of those weapons to go after the Boko people? In fact, things about this government is ups and downs. These are the things that many of our citizens saw in Nigerians. They get offended and decide to leave the country because the intimidation is becoming too much. The marginalization is too much. They are tired. They are tired of the deceit and cheat in this country. They are tired. They are tired. Why can't they use the same means? Why can't they? Why are they deceiving themselves? Why are they lying for themselves? You have a point, sir. You have a point. When people decide to come out and speak the truth just like you have spoken now, before you know it, they have ordered and controlled DSS to come after the person. That's what they do. That's what they do. You see that? I'm afraid. I'm very, very afraid. With the way things are going, I don't think Nigeria will make any headway aside from what it is now. I don't think so. That is why we've not been able to achieve anything meaningful. We are still struggling for development till today. Till today. I wonder how possible that is going to be. I wonder. Big wonder. My dear viewers, what's your take on this news? What's your belief? What do you think? What's your observation? Please, deem it free to leave your comments below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.